Hello everybody, it's Jack. Welcome back to another video. And first I want to say that the gameplay that you're watching was actually taken from stream that I did a few days ago. Or was it yesterday or the day before? I was streaming right here on YouTube, and this is one of the better gameplays that I got. And a big shout out to Canadian Gamer, by the way. He came and watched the stream. He's been subscribed to the channel for quite a while, I guess, and he's one of the guys that leaves the comments every so often on the videos and says nice things. So appreciate you coming to the stream, my friend, and big shout out to him. And I will be streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays, anywhere from noon to early to late evening, my time, which is Eastern time, since I live in Florida. So if any of you guys want to stop by and watch, it'd be great to have you guys. It's always a lot more fun to interact with you guys while playing. It's what makes streaming worthwhile, actually. It's what makes it what it is, at least to me. So that's pretty much it. And I would stream at different times or whatnot, but if it gets too late at night, the connection gets a little off because less people play, and then the game tries to connect you to people that's a little bit farther, and that messes with your connection. And as you guys know, if you've ever streamed before, when you stream, you're already kind of nerfing yourself, because stream takes a lot of your internet connection, mostly the upload speed. So streaming, in my case, takes up more than half, if not just half of my upload speed, depending on how I want it to look. So but with that said, the best times, as far as my experience goes, is anywhere from noon to early, maybe later in the evening. So that's what I'm going to be streaming, and figure get in the most hours that way. And I will be consistent on Mondays and Tuesdays, or if not, one of those 2 days. And it's going to be right here. And I know my outro picture says that I'm on Twitch, and which I still am, but as of right now, I'm just gonna stick to streaming here on YouTube, because the experience has been good, and it's pretty much it. And I just like the way they have it, and I'm just kind of trying it out for now, and just going with the flow. So anyway, on to the topic of today's video. Call of Community needs to come back. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what Call of the Community is, I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. Back in Black Ops 1, when YouTube, as well as Call of Duty, the game in general, was back in its prime with the community and the players and the amount of people that played it and all that good stuff, somebody, or either a fan or a whole bunch of people, just came up with the idea of, hey, what if we got all these big time YouTubers and pub stompers and, you know, commentators or whatnot? Why don't we get them all together and have them play, you know, free for all or stuff like that, and just see who wins, you know, just for fun, you know? And they actually did that. There was a whole bunch of guys. There was Marka J, Ronaldinho, Sandy Ravage was in it, the Game 360, White Boy 7th Street. Actually, White Boy 7th Street was going to be in it, but he, I guess he overslept, at least that's what he says. So, but all these guys were basically in this. It was like about close to 20 people, give or take. Woody's Gamer Tag was in it as well, Fearcrads. So they played 6 or 7 games of 12-man free-for-all, so the connection was iffy, but and any profit that came of the stream, I think, went to charity, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it was pretty cool. It was really good. It was a lot of fun to watch and to see. And I didn't see it when it happened, because I didn't start getting into watching YouTube Call of Duty until maybe a year and a half later, or something like that, give or take. I'm not sure. So I saw this way later, and they actually did another one for Modern Warfare 3, but it was a lot different, because, well, the right thing that they did, in my opinion, was they started teaming up everybody, which was great. Everybody was, you know, you had your favorite YouTubers on one team, and then the other team, and then what happened was they would elect a captain, and then the captain would choose who they wanted on their team or whatnot, and that's basically the way it went. I think if they were to bring that back, I think they should let the community decide. Like, my personal dream team would be, now remember, this is a dream, so, you know, don't take it too literal, but my personal dream would be myself, the Marka J, PwnStars.com, Ronaldinho, XCal, and Sandy Ravage, all on one team. You know, teams of 6, if that's the way they were going to do it. But and the only reason why I put myself is not because I put myself on the same level as those guys, but I put myself on that because it is a dream. It would be a dream to play with those guys, alongside them, or even against them in friendly competition or whatnot. Just it's, you know, you can always, I learned so much from these guys, both from a gameplay perspective as well as a YouTube perspective and streaming perspective. So it would really be cool to play alongside those guys. In all honesty, as a content creator and as well as a fan, I think it would be pretty kick-ass. So it would be a dream come true. So, but like if this was to happen again, I mean, first of all, I think it needs to happen again because the Call of Duty community is still, even though it's not to where it used to be, it still can be again. Remember, it's not always dependent on the game itself. I mean, if the community wants to be strong, the community will be strong if they want to be. And there's so many Call of Duty games out at this point, and there's so many different flavors of games. And then plus you still got, I mean, right now even like a lot of people from Call of Duty are into Titanfall, especially me. You know, I mean, I'll make a separate video talking about Titanfall 2, by the way. And yes, I do have gameplay from the pre-alpha. But with that being said, the Call of Duty community is still very, very large, obviously. And, you know, there's a lot of people that still have passion for the game. It's still very popular on YouTube. People prefer watching it. And the thing is, I think, not just from a popular standpoint, but just, I don't know. At the same time, even though it would be entertaining, it would be an unique way to kind of help unite the community. And I think that the fans themselves and the people that watch should also, like, have a hand in it. And, like, what I mean by having a hand in it is basically they can select, you know, who teams up with who and who they play and so on and so forth, and the game types and all that. And when they did the second one for Modern Warfare 3, it was a little bit different because the game modes were not really pub game modes, so to speak. They were playing, well, even though they are in pubs, they were, I don't know, they played like, I think it was Search and Capture the Flag or something like that. I don't specifically remember. So it was a little bit different, and it wasn't quite the same. And the first one was a free-for-all, so but with that being said, it's I think it should just be a friendly thing and not to determine like, hey, who the better player is, because quite frankly, it's really hard to determine, you know, who the best is or whatnot. There's so many different factors that come into it, in my opinion. It's but the point is that, you know, this could all be a good way to kind of unite everybody and just kind of celebrate Call of Duty and being a content creator and just uniting everybody. And at the same time, maybe even bringing a few new people into the mix. And I'm not talking about myself necessarily. Like I said, I don't think I'm in the same realm as these guys in terms of skill. In my opinion, I see myself as that person that continues to learn. I guess I still look at myself as a noob that's just striving to get better, I guess. But I think it would just be a good way to bring everybody together and at the same time have some fun, and then just bring some positivity and positive energy into the community, really. And just kind of at the same time, you know, it doesn't hurt to go back to do something that you used to do before, because sometimes, you know, they say sometimes it's good to go back and start at the beginning or do something that you did before, you know, to kind of bring you back a little bit and kind of invigorate it. Now, even if it's a one-time thing, and even if the effects are temporary, it's still worth it, because it's a dose of positivity, it's a dose of fun, it's all in healthy fun and whatnot, no drama, just, you know, something that the fans would like to see. And at the same time, it could be for a good cause. It could be done for charity as well. They could all be streamed, obviously, and then we can, you know, we can send the money to, like, you know, some sort of charity or whatnot. So I personally think this would be an awesome idea. I think it's a good way to bring everybody together, and it would be a good thing to have, because it would be like a blast from the past, so to speak. So I know it takes a lot to get something like that organized and to make it. I mean, I sure as hell couldn't do it. No way. I think Woody's Gamertag and I think another guy named Aviator did it as well. So, you know, I think Drifter made a video a while back talking about how it's going to happen, but that was 3 years ago when a video like that was made, and nothing's happened ever since. I mean, obviously things happen and, you know, things change, but, you know, with that being said, it could still happen, and I think it should happen. I mean, if we celebrate the release of a new Call of Duty every year by doing the Prestige run, the Master Prestige run, then why can't we do this? So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the commentary. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. And if you liked the video, let me know. And if you don't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one real soon. See ya.